throughout the discussions actually that we had during the day.
Yes.
Credit being central to everything MSMEs, and one of the most hotly debated topics when we talk about MSMEs was also the area of discussion in one of our previous panel discussions. Without much further ado, I'll quickly jump to the point where when we talk about credit for sustainable measures, sustainable activities, how do banks, how do lenders see such MSMEs who are adopting such solutions in their businesses vis-a-vis those who probably are not doing enough?
Yes, sir. Actually, now what you told is correct. So everything is MSME now. You can say any touch, anything if you say traders, manufacturing, services. So that after changing
so your
this,
mic is not working, so if you can hear.
so after changing definition, actually MSME now definition is very wide now. So that lot of industries are covered under MSME. So earlier we used to because of earlier definition, some of them were out of MSME and they are not getting any benefits and incentives because in mid-cap size. So now recent changes in definition of MSME. So lot of industries are covered, even mid-corporates also is classified as MSME. So actually, sir, question is with regard to sustainable and how bankers look at those proposals. Actually, we are actually giving this schematic lending and whatever tailor-made schemes to the even small scale, micro to medium scale industries. For example, we are telling no sustainable. Now you all you aware that. So more and more we are giving focus on solar projects. So even there are total three components are there. You see at PM Kusum is there, PM Suryaghar is there. In PM Kusum we are having three components. Component A, component B and component C. Suppose here lot of scope is there and lot of projects are coming up, especially in Rajasthan under PM Kusum. Last year we did around, it is a new to this one bank, but we did almost 200 crores roughly around PM Kusum and even PM Suryaghar also recently our SLBC and Government of India has reviewed and we are the number one in giving Suryaghar loans. So every rooftop solar preferring. Suppose for example anybody is paying electricity bill and some other this thing is using, they are switching over to the rooftop solar and captive consumption, it is very beneficial. I was listening previous this one discussion. So sir was telling everything will go to the bottom line. Why I am telling, even nowadays I am getting lot of requests for concession rate of interest. Suppose any person reducing rate of interest by the bank, that is your bottom line. Without putting any effort, you are earning 1% bottom line. So sustainability I am telling because again bankers also having lot of responsibility toward social responsibility and protecting environment. So eco-friendly, we are giving certificate, ZED is there, no? This zero effect and zero defect proposals, wherever certificates they are bringing, we are funding them, government is giving incentives, and those industries, even for bankers, low risk is there. We are treating these proposals at a lower risk because subsidized and hardly that customer contribution will be very less, and bank is also around 40 to 50% funding and around 35% subsidy we are getting. So that safer side, bank is safer side and it's good for us. And more bankers are looking towards these type of proposals. So normally yesterday also I was discussing with some people, actually I told this pollution control board, earlier it was there red, yellow and orange like that. So some industries are classified under red. Suppose if you go to Chennai side, Tamil Nadu, lot of textile dyeing units are there. Their dyeing units are very little bit, hazardous to the public health. To protect that, because earlier they told that some SEs had done something, they have to do it so that it will be it is long distance to the civic restrictions so that they can establish their unit, because that is required for them, because there is a bread and butter. So that even banks came forward to funding these companies because it is made as SEZ, special economic zone areas. And that civic restriction is not there, means even you will get pollution control board certificate also. So their banker fund is also safe. So that definitely we are looking towards a good number of proposals where this is eco-friendly and sustainable MSMEs.
So you talked about solar and schemes, but I'm sure there are other schemes also, particularly for MSMEs. Can you just throw some light on it?
Actually, other than solar, we are having all, sir, actually we are going, normally, every bankers are going by cluster-based approach. Suppose in Rajasthan, we have clusters. Marble is there, textile is there, and hotel industry, especially in Udaipur and all. So we are funding hotels, more hotels, lot of demand is there. So there also we made MSME in on our scheme is there. There we will see that we are not insisting much security comfort or this one, and this loan also easily can be given. So likewise other schemes, suppose for example we are having GST scheme for traders, he need not give anything, just he will give the audited balance sheet based on turnover, GST turnover, 25% we are giving them as a working capital limit for traders. So like that MSME star one scheme is there. Suppose any person is having collateral security but business he wanted to do. So those customers we are giving, we will not insist where it is this money is going. Maybe use it for business and whatever purpose he wanted to, even he can be utilized for equity purpose also, wherever he wanted. So that all types of schemes we have made. Marble is there, textile is there, then your hotel is there, and doctor's choice separately we have did. And women entrepreneurs, to empower women, we are giving 0.5% concession rate of interest. So good schemes are there, sir. And we are having almost 50 products. These are all tailor-made schemes, and much this one is not there. Feedback mechanism. Suppose for example, earlier people used to go avail even 5 lakh CC limit. He used to give stock statement, and every month bankers will go for godown inspection. So many procedures were there. Now it is very simplified, and we are giving, we have made it simplified. So that is good schemes are there in the Canara Bank, especially, sir.
Over the last couple of sessions we have discussed, what can be done to encourage MSMEs towards sustainability? From a lender's perspective, from a banker's perspective, what SMEs should do financially to become more sustainable?
Sir, actually, they have to go by the sir was telling, no, what exactly they wanted, they are not approaching, or they are not getting the awareness. For example, suppose small scale industries, they are not having any awareness. Because somebody will tell this industry, somebody they will copy or something, somebody is doing good business. So they will copy it and they will do it. Means they need to study for at least 5 years. I was talking, this technology shift is very high. The technology is shifting like anything. For example, today even bankers are get confused, what is the life of the project. Wherever your projects are picked up, those projects you need to study what is the life of the project is very, very important. I was giving example yesterday, we are discussing, suppose if you look at the technology of this mobile manufacturing. So once upon a time Nokia was there, he was the leader in the market. Because of 15 technology, Samsung came up, and then Samsung, or now Apple is there. So people are replacing with technology and upgradation. So that is very, very important. Awareness is very, very important, I am telling. For especially MSMEs, marketing, I am telling, even MSME Act 2006 came, and for MSMEs, corporate should not keep this receivable realization. So they have to realize their receivables well within the time period. Still, and they have to disclose in their balance sheet also, in the corporate balance sheet they have disclosed. MSME, we are not having any pending payment due which is beyond the stipulated period. So that gives cushion to the small scale industries. And for bankers also it is advantage because their receivables are getting realized well within the time norms. So this is very important. Sometimes some corporates are not following because they are having a threat. Monopoly is there, single sourcing is there. There they will not object to even delayed or 180 days, even 1 year also sometimes delayed receivables. So sustainable means actually eco-friendly, I am telling socio-economic, this one is there, no? There actually they need to study, so how it will, what is the life and all. So we are telling, no, suppose today solar is there, if you look back for 10 years back, people used to go for windmills. Solar was not viable standalone that time. Even windmill was also not viable. Around 5, even small windmill costs about 5 crores. So those people, the government given very good incentive to the corporates. Only corporates came forward and they have done this. They have installed these windmills to take advantage of depreciation. Depreciation was very high in that windmill. so that they can reduce the income tax, IT and all, they can pay less, their profitability will come down. So this was the trend. Again, from now windmill, no proposals. Now only solar shifted, transformation is there. So likewise, they need to study and they will see that suppose anybody wants to start industry, especially greenfield project, they should see that what all things are there. That is very, very important. And that data is missing in India. I think in every corner I am telling, small scale industries that they don't have database how to do it. That is actually missing, I am telling. So actually backward integration, if you see, sir, some industries are having already planned way, they will install, for example, one textile mill is there. If I want to supply some as a vendor cotton or some yarns I want to supply, so that small fellow will have a backward integration. He will see that my corporate is supplying to me, I will install the machinery. Suppose if corporate goes fail, these people will get into trouble. So that way they have to see that. So moreover, I am telling, especially sustainable and this environmental protection, so bank also is having a very big role. So we are into this aspect and we are considering proposals.
But you told about lack of data. What if MSMEs have proper data around sustainability emissions? Will that help?
So lack of awareness, that's what I am telling. Suppose anybody wants, if you look at this greenfield projects, a new entrepreneur, if you ask him, he will not have any knowledge. Only even project also somebody will prepare and give it to him. So that when he start this project, he should know what is the project and what is the benefit is there and what percentage of my bottom line of profit will be there, how much turnover I am going to achieve, what is the break-even point. So lot of things are required to need to study, even small scale industry I am telling.
Right. Other than awareness, I mean, like you said, lack of data. If MSMEs have, data around emissions, data around sustainability, will that help?
So data around lack of data missing means I am telling they don't have market where to go and sell their products. That is the issue is there. Suppose government subsidy is there. They need to go to the website, then they read, and some of the schemes they may not understand. Work accordingly, and they are confused, get confused how we will get. Suppose some customers are coming and approaching, sir, under this PM Kusum, how to do it. Because they are telling minimum captive consumption, minimum partnership, their consumption should be there. So there they are getting confused. So that the schemes and this one is there, no? Wherever subsidy is there. Even bankers are not bothered, I am telling, openly I am telling. So subsidy part is not a bank role. Subsidy part is government. Government will identify the beneficiary and send it to the bank and you fund it. Suppose in that group, we are seeing, suppose some non-viable proposals are selected and submitting and there they will get. Even if it is viable projects also, bankers will look at, again they will go by the CIBIL report, they will verify, their default they will verify. So, little bit I am diverting. Suppose farmers we are giving loan, KCC loans we give, farmers. It is agri-based loan. Kisan credit card. In that what will happen, suppose flood is there, drought is there, climatic condition due to that some area because these crops have been failed, that time they will get this, will get this one hitted. So if they are approaching for bank for their education loan for son and daughter, then bankers are looking at this default of this KCC loans. So son and daughter, though they are meritorious, they are not getting loans because of these CIBIL issues. So those things should be addressed because farmers, you are only telling that 1 year KCC loan I have given due to climate or drought, it is not in his control. But the CIBIL it is coming on the way of funding their children education, whatever, because he is a parent cooperate, मतलब हम लोग jointly उसको बना देते हैं उसको. So उस टाइम पे वो देखता है इसका आपका सिविल खराब है. सिविल खराब है तो फिर वो क्या कर सकता है, फार्मर क्या कर सकता है, वो तो क्रॉप फेलियर होगा तो डेफिनेटली भी डिफॉल्टेड. So those things little bit actually I have given suggestion for this so that this farmer account should not be linked to the civil. Wherever crop loans given which is not under their control due to climatic condition, if crop comes he will get renewed this accounts. They will come and give the money and we can renew the limits. But when crop failed, how they will come? And even recently I was one application received, a boy is very intelligent and he has got a medical seat. But we are not able to, we are looking at his parent, that father, this one civil is telling he has taken 3 lakh rupees crop loan and civil is showing this one 600 or 500 and high risk history. So this is how I am telling. Even MSME also lot of training, lot of awareness. And I am actually as a banker, I am telling even bank has to give this advisory services. Bank should start advisory services, where to go, how to approach, how to present your proposal, and middleman is to be avoided. So those things is to be needed.
I think advisory service would be really helpful. But since we are running out of time, one last question to you,
Yes.
sir. When a SME approaches to you, for loans around sustainability,
Yeah.
Let's say solar, for example, what is the criteria? What do you look at into that SME before, considering them?
No, mostly, especially for example, if they come for solar loan, PM Kusum and all, we will see whether he is owning a land or not. Because he is going to install that panels, solar panels in his land. Even lease lands also we are accepting. So their end, and what is the capability and how he is going to implement this project. Next thing is who are all consumer. So these are all aspects where we are doing appraisal, because it depends upon the case to case it will go. Bigger is there, then we will have a lot of due diligence. But small proposals, we will see that they are capable and their own land is there. Especially PM कुसुम में हम लोग वो कर रहे हैं, तो ज़्यादा उसमें ये नहीं है, क्योंकि it is already proved one है viability. Suppose 50% loan I am giving for 35% subsidy, another 10% or 15% he will bring as a equity. So that this is a good schemes. Even National Live Mission is there, no, NLM. In that also this goat farming and all, it's very good subsidies are there. 50% subsidy will get. So lot of schemes are there, government schemes. Yeah. And nowadays bankers also interfering, because we will also study what are all subsidies available. And we will ask our district industry and commerce department, we will get the support. And wherever industries are registering, their registering authority will approach, there will get a lot of leads to us. Now URCs must, Udemy registration certificate is must for MSMEs. So those URCs list also will come to us. We are getting leads.
Very interesting. Any questions from the audience? Sure, sir.
Not a question, just a couple of things. One is, I think present day it's too much to expect from a credit manager. See, ultimately banks are represented by the credit managers in different banks. So it's too much to expect of them to do the analysis on sustainability basis. Just imagine a credit manager of a bank. वो लोन दे रहे हैं कभी किसी पॉलिथिन बैग को, किसी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट को, टेक्सटाइल को, ट्रेडर को. Look at the variety of things. So they are journalists. They can do financial analysis. That is why certificates like zero effect, zero defect help. कि अगर वो certificate है तो 0.5% का मिल जाएगा. So it's standardization of. Second is that there are a few very good schemes, but 2 schemes which are very prominent at the national level. 3 schemes. One is a 2% interest subsidy on any green technology under the GIFT scheme. It is all over India. जब भी कोई green technology लगाएंगे, बैंक से लोन लेंगे, government 2% subsidy बैंक को दे देगी, तो आपका interest कम हो गया. Second, circular economy. That is the SPICE scheme. कि अगर सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी का कोई प्रोजेक्ट लगाते हैं तो उसमें गवर्नमेंट गिव्स 25% कैपिटल सब्सिडी. तो वो बैंक ने नहीं देना है, वो एंटरप्रेन्योर को पता होना चाहिए, ही हैज़ टू अप्लाई अकॉर्डिंगली, और वो पैसा बैंक में आ जाएगा. थर्ड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इज के देयर इज अ न्यू स्कीम कॉल्ड अदिति स्कीम वेयर इंटरेस्ट सब्सिडी इज 5%. जस्ट इमेजिन 5%. मतलब बैंक ने अगर 8.5% पे लोन दिया तो प्रैक्टिकली आपको 3.5% मिला. बट देन entrepreneurs should be aware कि वो स्कीम कहाँ किस क्लस्टर में मिलेगी. So lot of onus is upon entrepreneurs. You don't expect a credit manager of a bank to do all this for you. So a lot of role there on this side of the dais as well.
Yes, sir.
That's what we are here for,
Ah,
create
yes, sir.
awareness.
Yesterday I also explained, same thing. Actually now, sir, we have made all the banks are going for a digital platform. Now actually customer journey and bank journey, only two options will be there. Online everything, by sitting at home they can load, they can upload the things so that without intervention, manual anybody, they can get the loan easily. Now we have already rolled this 10 lakh loans, Mudra loans, we are not doing any manual things. Within half an hour loan gets sanctioned. So the digital platform के लिए सभी I think next यही start हो जाएगा. Even 5 crore also now will starts. Up to 5 crore loans we are planning for digital platform, so that there should not be any because everybody is worried about TAT. Suppose any application is coming to me, they will tell that 1 month हो गया, 15 दिन हो गया, फिर 2 महीना होगा, like that. Now everything will be available in the website. So accordingly, list of items, documents you are uploading, it will come to us and it will come to the manager or whoever sanctioning authority, and immediately it is clearing the proposal. So that now it is also very, those days gone, and your TAT will be max 1 or 2 days.
Great. I think that brings us to close for the day.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of the conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.